Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So we have been busy over here. We did take Saturday and Sunday off. Saturday was Scarlett's birthday party.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Just hung out with family and stuff. So as you guys know, we do have a lot of this area cleared where the pole barn is going to be. But there is this big oak tree that they cut down that was right here, and it went really high. It went up to like right here. And so I've been climbing and cutting and lopping, and I mean, you guys can see it's just so much. So much.
A lot.
And so on Saturday, come over to here for the sun, babe, for you. So on Saturday, Rooster was here, and you guys know that he's coming over this week. And we walked over here, and he's like, all right, guys. He's like, there's no need to touch anything else. Just leave it. The bigger the piles and different things, the easier it is for his dozer to move this stuff.
Yeah.
I guess. But we did want to get through all this to get a bunch of the firewood out.
Yeah.
Because we needed more logs and different things. And so I'm still working on cutting some of this, only so I can get the firewood. Even the small branches we're saving for firewood, for like kindling and stuff.
Yeah, the little, like the...
Not the like tiny
yeah,
ones.
I would talk like ones bigger than like 4 inches or something.
Yeah, roughly around there.
Yeah.
And so we walked this whole side with Rooster, and I'm explaining to you guys what we're gonna do. And it's gonna be so nice once it's done.
Oh, I can't wait to see what it's all gonna look like cleared out.
Yeah.
All the way down.
And me and Roxane, we're trying to do it by hand, but some tasks, guys, are just impossible to do by hand. We could do this by hand, but we'd be doing it for the next month, I would say.
Yeah, and just
take forever.
I mean, let's just get rid of it, you know.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look. All right, so we're walking down past Melanie and Gary's side, I guess, because I want to show you guys this. I'm not sure if you guys seen this on our channel, but there is so much debris down here.
Tree debris.
I mean, look at this, guys. It's just so much. And eventually it'll go away. But I mean, can you guys imagine trying to clear all this by hand?
Yeah, and it goes all the way. I mean, ours is up the hill.
Yeah, look. I mean, we're way down here.
All the way down on the sides.
Yeah, all the way.
All the way. From ours down.
Non-stop. So what Rooster said he's gonna do is he's going to start down here. And he's gonna move some stuff over, and he advises us right here in the middle, right around here, to start a burn pile. And what he's gonna do is slowly feed the fire. Yeah. So it's dried. He says it's good to burn, ready to go. So he's gonna start feeding it. And by the time he gets back up and has another push load, he said that stuff should be almost burnt. He said it's gonna burn really quick. Yep. Except for these root balls won't burn really quick. But
yeah, he said that if you get the fire hot enough and big enough, it'll burn the dirt and everything.
Yeah, it'll get it all off of there.
Yeah,
So he's gonna be working from down here up to the other stuff. We have some work that we have to do now today.
In preparation for them.
In preparation for this week.
Yeah, either tomorrow or Wednesday.
Yeah, we don't know when he's going to be here, either tomorrow or Wednesday, so we have to get this done today to be sure.
Yeah.
But take a look of all this stuff. I don't want to get rid of... Let me rephrase that. I wish we didn't have to get rid of so much wood over here for firewood and stuff, but we can't sit here and stop and let us cut it while he's moving stuff.
No, and what you said today, you're going to go through and cut up some more of the trees.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut, well, just a little bit on the ones over here because it's a big oak.
Yeah.
And I would use it for wood, like boards and stuff, guys, but it's like twisty. There's not really a lot of straight in that oak. And so it's not really worth putting on the sawmill
Yeah, saving it.
for something like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look at all this.
Yeah, it's just all over the place.
Me and Roxanne did talk, and we're gonna ask him, which he will do and he can do, if he could separate the cedars that are in here if he finds any. Just put them to the side.
Yeah, the good cedars. 'Cause there are
Yeah.
some like, that's a cedar right there, but it's so tiny and little, there's really not a lot to do with it.
No.
So, but the good cedars, which there's a couple in here.
Yeah. Because we want to get that stuff ready for the house
Yeah.
and have it set to the side.
Yeah, just saving it.
So one of the things Rooster said needs to be done is that we have to move this sawmill. And I'm like, no.
Why?
Because he wants to be able to have a clear path from here all the way down, which totally makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing kind of is right in the path. Luckily, this thing is not as heavy as it looks, guys, because it does come all apart. And since it's just lag bolted into this railing that we built, it shouldn't be too bad. I think me and Roxanne will be able to at least get it off the track. I think we're gonna try. And then this whole wood pile is gonna move. We're gonna pull all the cedar out of here and put it over by the small shed, the game room, because this is all the stuff I cut up, the leftover pieces. And there's some good beams and different things, and you never know what you're gonna need this type of wood for. So, and it doesn't rot.
No.
Cedar. So
Yeah.
we're gonna keep all that. We are gonna burn some stuff today. Got a lot of things going on. It's gonna be cool. Busy, like normal around here. Always busy.
Always.
But that's okay, because once this is done, we can start on that pole barn, the workshop, get that done. Start on the decks, get those done, and then start on the house.
Yay!
Which me and Roxanne just this morning, we were like, man, I want to start on the house.
I know.
I'm so ready.
Yeah, we miss our room.
Yeah, just to start and, you know, slowly but surely, guys.
Yep.
One thing I forgot to mention that we just realized, there's a lot of, not a lot, there were some of you guys that said, hey man, when you're doing that dirt, you guys should get a wheelbarrow. We actually have a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
We did bring it, but the tire on it was flat. And so when Roxanne went to the store a couple days ago, I said, babe, go get one of those wheels since you're going anyway that never flats.
Yep.
It's all solid. And so she did. So now we have a working wheelbarrow again, which you can use. It should have been nice to use over here, but now we actually have one that we can use, and I tightened it all up and it's ready to go. It's not like a super awesome, expensive wheelbarrow, but it's a wheelbarrow and it works.
Yeah.
So that's all that matters. Had to take my jacket off.
Yeah.
Maybe cold outside, but as you guys know, when you start working, you start roasting, sweating.
Yeah.
Roxanne had to take hers off too. But we moved the cedar that we were gonna keep. We put it over there behind the small shed. All this stuff, I ain't worried about this crap because Rooster can move it down there. We're gonna have some of this stuff for burn. Now we gotta get rid of this thing. Not rid of, but
Move it out of the way
move it out of the way.
for now.
And just put it right over there. It's in pieces. The biggest thing is gonna be the
Motor.
motor. But these tracks and stuff.
You know, we can move those. I just put it on the other side, I guess.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. I don't think Rooster's gonna be driving down the middle right there. So. All right. See, these aren't even connected. It's kind of sucks that we have to move it, but
It is what it is.
yeah.
We need to get this other stuff done. So.
Yep. So we're gonna move it over here by that blue tarp over there, because we're not sure if Rooster's gonna need to get right here in the middle, because he is also, guys, I don't think we mentioned, but he is gonna move that gigantic pile of brush for us and get that cleared, because it's such an eyesore. I'm sick of looking at it. Everybody's sick of looking at it. Yeah, we'll just put it right there, baby. Didn't we just put this thing together?
I know. This sawmill.
Now we're taking it apart. All right.
You can't be like Hood's Custom and have a trailer and stuff.
I know, his sawmill's too awesome. Very awesome. Socket too. All right. A lot of work moving all that stuff. That railing that we made that the sawmill sat on, that thing is heavy.
It is very heavy.
We had to like push it, and even then I was like, oh my god, trying to move this thing without breaking it, you know. But we did get it moved. We still have to move the actual mill over there, but that's going to be a 4-man lift or a truck lift or something, because it was heavy just getting it off, and carrying it from there to there is going to be really rough if we try to do it ourselves. I don't want to hurt my back or anything.
I don't either.
Be out for a week.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that.
Nope.
So there's this one thing over here, guys, right? I was going to show you, and I want to move it out of here before Rooster clears all this stuff. But when the tree company came out for the power lines, they had to cut this big tree down right here. But when they cut it, that thing broke off, right? And so I told Roxane, I said, hey, that thing would be really cool if I took it and made it into a chair somehow. I mean, it looks like a throne chair, doesn't it? I know there's a cut right here, but maybe I can fill it in or something. It's pretty sturdy. I just thought it would be really cool as like, maybe not like a chair that you sit on all the time, like all day. Oh yeah, look at my chair. But just like one of those pieces you see in the background somewhere and you're like, what is that? Oh, that's a chair made out of a log. That's cool. Kind of a thing. I thought it was cool. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna find a log to set it on top of, bolt it down, screw it down, whatever case, and then find a spot for it over here eventually. I'm like, oh yeah, and then in 30 years or 20 years or whatever, if Wyatt sees it, he'd be like, oh, where'd that come from, Dad? And I'll explain, oh, that was when they did the power over here. I found it, made it into a chair. I thought that was a cool idea. You starting a fire?
Yep. Getting it going.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Doesn't take much to start it.
I don't think it will. We gonna burn this stuff? Some of this? Like the tree stuff, babe?
Yeah, like the stuff that's all piled up right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna burn this stuff, guys, right here. We'll leave all that stuff, but since this is right here, I mean, he can move it, but so easy to burn. Might as well just burn it. I should probably come over here with like a bucket and save all this cedar sawdust. I remember you guys telling me it's good for stuff. And there's a bunch of it here before it gets wiped down the hill. Babe, didn't they say that cedar sawdust is good for stuff?
It's a good repellent.
Just a repellent?
Yeah, for like fleas and ticks and stuff. Cedar is.
What about in the garden? Like not a lot. Don't you put some in there to repel the bugs?
Yeah, but I thought it wasn't good for the garden.
I have to go back and look, guys. I know you guys told us and I can't remember right now exactly what you said the cedar sawdust would be good for. I was gonna tell you guys too, while Roxanne's getting that fire started. I've seen Mr. Gary over here. Yesterday we decided we were gonna drain the pool since we're not using it. And it was, yeah, oh, it's doing good. And we don't want it to be a, look at it, it's so full of algae and leaves and stuff, so, and this thing wasn't cheap.
No.
So Gary is siphoned it out. We're just using a hose siphoning the water out, and it was full yesterday. I mean, pretty full, at least up to covering the suction ports, I guess, or whatever. Just barely. So it drained pretty good.
Good amount.
Yeah.
One day. I mean, we're soaked everywhere.
Yeah. We got a river over there. But there's no other way to drain it besides draining it into the camp, and obviously we don't want to do that.
And the hose, I don't understand pools. They always have the bigger male end, like so big to where it's
for
like
the drain?
Yeah, it's like, why would you make it like an inch?
Because they want you to buy their drain hose. So if you guys were wondering, we are draining it. We're gonna put it away for the winter. Obviously, we're not gonna be swimming in it, so.
No, it's too cold. And our luck, even if we covered it and everything, our kids, our dogs, somebody would scratch it on the side and then ruin it.
Or it'd freeze and crack the side, or something would happen to it, and that would be our luck. It would be our luck. And this thing's brand new. I mean, it's got one summer use out of it.
We might be able to get away with leaving these poles in, because they're like to get them in and out. But leave them right there and then just take off all the tees out of the leg. You know.
We should. And just fold it up somehow and put it in the tent.
Put it in the tote.
If we can fit it in one. I mean, I'd say probably just fold it up the best we can, maybe, and then maybe cover it with a tarp or something. Somewhere, somehow. Keep it safe, because we're definitely going to need it next summer, guys.
Sure, we might be able, we can use the bottom part. Dust
Probably.
it all
Oh, yeah.
off and
Yeah, we
use that
could.
tarp and just wrap it up. Tie it up with the eyelets.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. It'll get going.
It will. I just gotta keep feeding it for a minute.
Yep. Burn that brush. I'll grab the chainsaw and cut them shorter, so it's not too big. And of course, you guys know that Jane is right here with us.
Oh yeah, you always see her in the background.
It's gonna look so nice over here when this is all cleared, babe.
Oh, I know. I'm so excited. Can't wait for Rooster to get here.
Yeah, Rooster.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Uh-huh.
Aren't you here yet?
Yep.
Oh wait, it's Monday. I guess so.
I want it done today.
Today. Now.
Today.
So when this is cleared, babe, like our garden, we're planting up here. Honestly, I'm thinking your greenhouse should be right here. Like kind of like in front of the pole, just over here.
The only thing I worry about that is easement rights. What if they have to come in here and work on the pole? My greenhouse is right here.
I mean, I guess, but then they can get around it. Because this won't be here.
That scared me.
Did that scare you?
Yeah, it was Lola. I was like, what is that noise?
Well, then Maybe your greenhouse can go right here.
Right here.
What about like right here?
Over here, right here.
What about like right here?
Yeah.
Right. Because I know we talked about it before, guys, but just to reiterate, since we're talking about it now, I guess. So this whole front area, when it comes to the clearing and like Mountie and Gary's side, our side kind of like stops at this pine tree right here. This was kind of like the deciding line. So like here, and then all the way over to that one. And so we have a lot of space up front that we're going to utilize for the garden and different things. Mainly the garden is going to be up here.
Yeah, our garden's going to be in the front. And then, you know, fruit trees and stuff, which I guess is part of the garden.
Yeah, and as of right now, this is what we're planning, guys. Like I always say, plans can change, but... So I think this would be a good spot right here. Like, if you're worried about the easement, which, you know what, that makes sense. But right here, I can go do your greenhouse because I want it to be close to your garden right here.
The only thing, too, is we'll have to see how the sun beats over here. Like, there's sun over here.
Well, you know, in the summer, it was pretty good over here.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we decided this area for our garden, because it gets a lot of sunlight on this side of the house.
But not,
so than the back.
Yeah, but not too much to where it's gonna...
No, there's still trees that shade.
Yeah, it's not gonna beat our garden to death with sun rays, you know, kind of a thing.
No. You'll get the morning sun on that side. This side will still be by trees, and then eventually it's gonna get onto that side, and those trees are gonna shade it from that side.
Yeah.
I mean...
I think this would be a good spot. Right around here.
Yeah.
Right around here might be really good.
Yeah, like I said, once we clear it
Keep
all
something
out,
right there. Something that's, I guess, portable could be put right here. Or maybe, you know, we're gonna have the pole barn over there. And have another. That cleared out. Yeah, that'll all be gone. So that'll be level.
Cleared out too.
This will be all cleared out.
I mean, we should just wait until it's cleared out so we can visually see.
True, but like I said, I mean, still we could put it right here. As long as they can back their truck up to it, because that's what, I mean, you know what I did. I did similar stuff when I worked in Vegas. I had to get to a pole. Yeah. But guess what? Nobody ever listened to the easement regulations in Vegas.
I know. I'm sure they don't hear either.
All right, we burned a bunch of those leaves, and our local UPS guy, the same guy that comes here all the time when we order things, showed up. I want to show you guys one of the things that we ordered. What did we order, babe?
New hoses.
Yeah, we got some new hoses. So these hoses right here, they withstand -40 degrees outside. These FlexZilla hoses.
Yeah, extreme all-weather flexibility.
Yep. Looking them up, so that from the well to the trailers and different things, when it starts to freeze because it's above ground, our water won't freeze.
Yeah.
Hopefully. We'll see.
I will.
And Brian's gonna be on this video this time. Say hi, Brian.
Hello.
This is our UPS guy right here.
How are you?
The best UPS guy known to man.
I don't know about
Oh,
that.
yes.
I'm getting.
Appreciate you, Brian.
I'll put that on TV.
If you need to do that.
All right, guys, we got done finished eating lunch after Roxanne burnt some stuff. The only thing left we really got to do until Rooster gets here, it's really nothing. We just got to move that over. We got to move this splitter over. I think we'd be good. Couple tools over here.
Yeah. What about the wood?
Well, I'm not gonna have him touch that.
Okay.
If anything, I'll just have him move it over.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna have him move it like that.
So
Talking about the firewood. I'll have him move these logs if he can, scrape this stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, the main concern is this.
Yeah.
We've been saving these rocks that we find because Roxane wants to put them around the trees and stuff.
Yeah, we'll make flower beds out of them.
Flower beds. Don't want those bulldozers. You can leave them in that wheelbarrow if you want.
Yeah, leave them in here for a little bit, huh?
Or just dump them. We might use the word. Just dump them right there. That way he doesn't move them.
Drop them in.
Yeah. At least that way we know they're out. There's so many rocks around here.
I know. Well, I have another pile. You can't even see it now. My grass covers it, but it's over there.
I know. Sweet. All right, guys. I think we're set up and ready to go for Rooster to get all this cleared out.
Fingers crossed tomorrow.
Yeah. Did a lot of work today moving that sawmill and getting that wood over and burning a bunch of stuff and just waiting and waiting.
Yep.
I'm very ready for him to be over here.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
We tried the best we could.
I think you and I, we did an awesome job. And really, we can leave it the way it is and make it work. But,
But yeah, I know what you're saying.
I want all of it gone.
It's gonna be gone tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what it all looks like out here after it's all done.
And once this is all cleared, guys, like, you know, it's gonna look so good because this is gonna open up so much more stuff for animals to be back here, like chickens and rabbits and goats and stuff is what our plan is. So here we are on the edge of the trees. I mean, look how much more we have, guys. This is all part of our backyard. So just walking through it. There's vines everywhere because none of this stuff has been cleared. Oh, these vines are insane. Get off of me. But look, guys, I mean, look how much more land we have on this area that's not cleared to the clearing right there. So we
fairly flat in here.
It's pretty flat, yeah. And so we're talking about putting over here from this view, right? You guys see the houses? Put the chickens over here, fencing them in, the rabbits and the goats and all that stuff all in this area. So they have fenced in, they'll have shade, keep water here, different things. But with everything stacked against all this, you lose so much land. You know, you don't realize how much more land you have. Yep. Oh yeah. That's why we want to get all this stuff ready. There's just so much more property.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We got a lot of work to do still, guys. We are getting it day by day, non-stop. It's gonna look a lot different probably on Friday's video, guys. So look for that. But other than that, guys, we're gonna call it for today. We gotta go pick up Wyatt really soon. And that should be that. So I guess we will see you all in the next one. Bye.